Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It is certainly an honor to be here this evening with each of you, particularly at this late hour. I'm very impressed with all of you that have come earlier today and stayed later on in the evening. As you know, this is a really very complex subject. I've had an opportunity to meet with the majority of the people in this room on a one-on-one basis because as your new council member, a little less than 4 months on the job, my goal has really been to sit and to talk and to learn about all of the complexities of this issue from all sides. And what I really want to do at this time is to really listen to you, which is why I have been here. I didn't want to jump in front of the line and speak before everyone and simply break out afterwards. I really wanted to hear what you all had to say. It's one of those things where I have opportunities often to listen to our now public advocate, Letitia James, and to talk at length about this project, what she wished she should have done or could have done, or what she would have done differently, or what she would do if she were in my position now. And so it's one of those things where, for me, it's so important that moving forward at this particular time in this administration, for me, I really want to get this right moving forward. I really want to move forward in a spirit that gets this project to a place where we can come to an agreement on what's going to be best for this community. So on so many levels, I feel that all of the discussions that were had here, my hope is that we are not just going through the motions, that this is not just a hearing for the sake of a hearing, to hear the community for the sake of hearing the community, to say we heard from the community. I really hope when we hear about people who this project means so much to, and when we hear about how this project is disrupting lives on so many levels, that we really hear each other and that we really come out with a renewed spirit and a different understanding and perhaps a different perspective on this project. So for me, I'm taking all of this in. I'm desperately trying to understand what position I want to take moving forward, and I want to make sure that it incorporates everything that I've heard in this room from everyone. And so this is not a political position. This is really just a position to get it right, and I really want to work with each and every one of you on all perspectives, on all sides. I want to sit and continue to speak with more people in this room moving forward. So I do hope that people come away from this renewed with a different spirit, a different understanding, and a different perspective, and just understanding each other a bit more. And I just want to close, there was something that was brought up, and I'm going to conclude my remarks. We do have to be in the new landscape that we're in with so much diversity and so many different cultural representations in our district. We do have to continue to be mindful of each other's cultural differences and perspectives and be mindful how we talk about each other's cultures or each other's traditions or our countries of origin, because this is a very delicate matter, and I understand the complexities of it in this way. But at the end of the day, what I find exciting about this is that we all agree that we want the affordable housing, and we want the affordable housing delivered as quickly and as expeditiously as possible. We want to do it as responsibly as possible, and we want to make sure that all of the issues that were brought up here are rectified, and as additional subsidies are going to be needed for this project, and as our mayor and the administration that we get to speak to at length is talking about his housing program and the new housing plan, and this project is a great part of that. We want to make sure that we move forward together in a collective spirit, but understanding that the issues that were brought up in here, it's going to be my job to make sure that those issues are brought to the table in an effort to negotiate moving forward. So I thank you all for coming out this evening. Thank you for your time, your energy, and I thank you for sharing your sentiments this evening.